Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and with the anniversary event, that makes our baby game Overwatch 4 years old. Or on Sunday, they officially will be. But now that they're 4 years old, now they can do what typical 4-year-olds do. They can like go to the bar and order a drink and go to the DMV and get a driver's license. What were you guys doing at 4 years old? But with another year of Overwatch events finally in the book and the anniversary event finally in our hands, that begs the question, is this year's anniversary event the best event Overwatch has ever had? And factually, yes, it is the best event because it has all the events from previous Overwatch events. From 2016 all the way to 2020, this anniversary event has everything that you need. But you saying that this year's anniversary event is canceled is also the same as you saying that you don't like any of the previous events. Now, I know most people, when they hear the 2020 anniversary event, that they just mean the new stuff, which we will talk about in this video, like basically reviewing this year's anniversary event. But I also want to talk about the 4th year of Overwatch events, because just like the 3rd year of Overwatch events, people really weren't liking the direction that the events were going in, either because of the lack of content when it comes to the game modes, or the skins, or they didn't get a skin that they like. But even the people that got a skin for their hero, like Mercy Maids, didn't like this event because they didn't like the skin that they received.
No, I still want it.
I know everything is subjective, but boy, some of you are studying a subject in like the AP level. That made no sense, but let's just talk about this year's anniversary event. In case you guys are new to the anniversary event, which a lot of you guys are, especially the people that play on Switch, which, funny enough, I saw a comment saying that the Switch players of Overwatch can now get Summer Games event items before the Switch port of Overwatch even has the Summer Games event, because the Switch port came out during the Halloween event. But in case you guys don't know, you can now get every single item from the previous events and also play the brawls from other events as well. I mean, when you got the classic game modes like Lucio Ball, Junkenstein's Revenge, all the May game modes, Capture the Cock, and also the campaign missions coming in one single event, along with all the other skins and items to your disposal, assuming that you either A, play a lot of Overwatch, which I want you guys to do. Don't do what I do and buy 100 loot boxes where you won't eat for the month. Pancakes will eat, I won't. That honestly makes the anniversary event not only a great event, but an overwhelming event if this is your first anniversary event, which this is like my 4th anniversary event, along with so many of you guys. But what do you honestly expect from the Blizzard team to do with the anniversary event? My expectations, I'll be the first to admit, I want them to bring Overwatch 2, but that was for other reasons. It's not because I just want Overwatch 2, it's because I thought it would have been the perfect time to release Overwatch 2, because, you know, they announced it 6 months ago, and everyone's home, and this would have been a great marketing ploy for them to release Overwatch 2. That was my reasoning. It wasn't just for me, it was for them. But they can get away with lack of added content with the anniversary event because all they really gotta do is add a few skins and bring back everything. I mean, that's what they've been doing ever since the first anniversary event, but that doesn't really excuse the quote-unquote lack of added content when it comes to the 4th year of Overwatch events. But I think a lot of people are still stuck in the 3rd year of Overwatch events because, again, in that year, there were lack of added content when it comes to the game modes, and there was a huge decline of skins and items in the cosmetic department to the point where it left a lot of bad taste in people's mouths because they have high expectations of Blizzard of one-upping their previous creations, even if they were to one-up themselves like they did in the 4th year of Overwatch events by giving us great cosmetic items and still improving upon the game modes. People don't care. They're gonna find some way to hate on the event or hate on Blizzard for any different reason. Either A, because they're still traumatized by the 3rd year of Overwatch events and their lack of added content, or either because they didn't get a skin for their hero, which there are some people that expect a skin for their hero for every single event, or because they didn't get a specific skin of the nature of what they like for a hero that they play, even though they did get a skin, which this event is the perfect example of how spoiled we have all become. I mean, taking a look at this anniversary event, just looking at the skins by themselves, when you have the best skin like Little Red Ash with Wolf Bob, or Fox Bob as I called it in the previous video, but then we got a BA skin like Dragoon Mercy, the swagger of Masquerade, the cute mustache of Hammond Zenyatta. We got good skins with this event, man. But not trying to pick on Mercy Mains, but I'm gonna pick on Mercy Mains for a little bit. There are Mercy Mains that got a great skin like Dragoon, which I understand it's subjective, but they still got a skin for their hero, and they don't like it. They hate it and they canceled this event because it wasn't a cute ooh-woo Mercy skin where they can show some boobage of Mercy and they can roleplay as her. Meanwhile, there's a hero like Orisa that only has 4 event skins. Mercy has 12 event skins, including like Doctor and Pink and the All-Star skin. 12 event skins! And they hate the skin that they received. Orisa Mains, I'm sorry, but you're suffering over here. The point that I'm trying to make here is that we're just kind of spoiled, and that's just an example of how spoiled we have become when it comes to these events. But on top of continuous, well-designed legendary skins, they're also bringing weekly skin challenges and making epic skins for free where they can easily put in loot boxes and make more money. And they're also improving upon the game modes like with Maze Snowball Offensive. I almost said Maze Yeti Hunt. They haven't improved on that much, but they made an FFA game mode with that, which yes, in retrospect, that's not that hard. But what I'm trying to say here is that don't forget that they are still trying to make it better, but it's hard to make an event better when it's already great. Like when it comes to me specifically, I don't get mad when the events return because I don't know ways of making it better. But apparently the community has the answers to it because they expect Blizzard to do something, but then when I look at the reactions, I don't see any constructive feedback. All I see is, give me a Genji skin, give me a Mercy skin, give me a Genji skin. I said Genji twice, but that just goes to show who's really complaining about these events. What I'm trying to say here is that people complain, but they don't get feedback of what they really want. And then when Blizzard does something to improve upon the events, it's not what they want. But also, don't forget the other things that Blizzard are doing while you're complaining about the events. Because remember in the second year of Overwatch events when people were complaining about Blizzard not fixing the game? Guess what they're doing? They're fixing the game. Now, once again, that is subjective. Fixing the game could involve nerfing your favorite hero, which at that point, you can see them not fixing the game. I mean, that's what they're doing to my favorite hero. They're nerfing Mei, but I realize that that has to be done to be able to balance out things. They're nerfing the best heroes right now, Mei, but not trying to nerf her to the ground, while also trying to bring up bottom tier heroes like Bastion and Junkrat. All the while trying to bring new improvements to competitive like Open Queue and Roll Queue and the Looking for Group feature, even though that was a feature a long time ago, but they're trying to improve upon the base game, all while trying to make good 4th year Overwatch events. On top of that, they're trying to make lore for you guys as well in the form of Overwatch 2 by bringing us a new expansion in the form of Overwatch 2. But no. Overwatch sucks. These anniversary events suck because they didn't bring a booby-filled Mercy skin. That's why I'm making this video. Whenever it comes to review videos, I don't necessarily give it a grade, but I just talk about it as a whole. Like I talk about the event, but I also talk about Overwatch and shine light on the things that you might not realize. You might forget that they're balancing heroes. You might forget that they're trying to improve upon competitive. You might forget that they're trying to bring Overwatch 2, all because what you want is a specific skin, which again, that's what you want. There are some people that will think Overwatch is the greatest game if for every single event, they would just bring a Junkrat skin. And that's all that they want. And that's all they want Blizzard to do. They don't care about the lore. They don't care about competitive. They just want to see Junkrat in a different outfit. And you can't get mad at them for that because that's what they want. But I just hope by me bringing this review video that you realize that the skins all hits. This anniversary event is an A++. I love everything about it. But I also love that Blizzard is doing things outside of the events based on our requests. They're bringing Overwatch 2 in lore because we wanted to see the story behind Overwatch. Like, I kind of doubt that they would bring Overwatch 2 if it weren't for us asking for it, because that means millions of dollars are invested to make the story and the animations when they could easily just bring more and better skins to these already established events and they can make easy money that way. But they listened to us not only just for the lore, but also for fixing the game. And again, it's all subjective, but I'm just hoping that you see the subject and that you study it. I hate that I'm trying to make that school metaphor before, but it's here to stay. But by me telling you guys all this, I hope that you also know that my voice is not the quote-unquote only voice that matters, where I invite you guys to comment down below of what you think about this year's anniversary event, along with all these events, along with Blizzard and how they're handling Overwatch, because I would love to be enlightened on the issues that maybe I'm not aware of, where you can educate me so that in the future I can talk about it and that we can all help Overwatch improve. That's how you give constructive criticism. You don't just complain, you tell them, okay, I don't like this, can you approve upon it? They're big boys at Blizzard. They can handle negativity if you can give them feedback on how they can improve on it so that it can be turned into a positive. And let me tell you, this 4th year of Overwatch events and this anniversary event was all due to the fact that there were some people that gave criticism from the 3rd year of Overwatch events, because yes, there was a huge lack of content, but they listened and tried to make the events better, not only by giving us still good skins, but trying to make the game modes a little bit better. There are still some areas that I would like for them to improve upon, like maybe redecorating maps, but I understand that improving upon the base game and balancing the game is more important for not only them, but also me, because I bought Overwatch to play the game, not to just see Mercy boobs. I feel like I picked on Mercy Mains way too much in this video, but it's just kind of silly how they got a skin, but it's not what they want, and they still have 12 skins. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come.